Hi. So in previous session, we have already seen what are the benefits of table, what is the importance of tables, and by using table, you don't need to update the references. And also, the second benefit is that when a formula is added in first cell, it gets applied to all columns. So what we are going to do in this session is we are going to use pivot table. So this is the data set that we have. So first, this is the raw data. Remember, this is not a table. So what we are going to do is we are going to convert it into table, and that table will serve as a source data for our pivot table. So how you convert this into table? You go to insert and then go to table, or the shortcut for that is you put your this cursor anywhere inside the data and use shortcut, that is control T, and this then you get this dialog box which says where is the data for your table. So it selects all the data, and my table has headers. Yes, it has. And okay, so this is how you convert your data into table. And when you see, the one way to confirm it is check this table design. This gets activated as soon as you convert your raw data into table. Now what we have to do is we have to now include a pivot table. So for till now we have included a table, but now we have to include a pivot table, and this table will serve as our source data. So first we go to table design and let's name it. So I am naming it in under table design. You get this table name, and I am naming this table as IMDb. And now I have to convert this table into pivot table. So what I go to insert, go to pivot table, and table range is IMDb. Either you can provide a range or you can provide the name. I have given IMDb the name, and I am using this, and I want to do it in new worksheet. So I select new worksheet and say okay. And this is pivot table. So all this pivot table field. So it has search bar, it has these fields. Basically this is nothing but your columns. So title, release date. If you see your source data, so these column, title, release date, color, black and white, this is all the fields. And then we have these four areas, that is filters, columns, rows, and values. So when to use this rows, when to use columns, when to use sigma values, and filters. So rows and columns, all your text based data or date based data, you use text and column. You use rows and columns for all your text based data here. Whereas for numerical values, you are going to use values. So let me take one example. Say I click this genre and it comes in rows. So remember, when I click on genre, it will show me only unique values. So action, adventure, all these unique values you can see. Or if you want any other, say language, if I select language, so under genre I can see languages. I don't want language, so I can drag it back. I can also delete it by right clicking. I can delete it, or the shortcut way is to just drag it back. Now if I want genre and by country, so if genre and country, so if I want this country in columns, so I can do that. So genre and country. Now say I want to look at what is my um, revenue. Say revenue by genre. So let's and even by country we can do that also. So here I have gross revenue, which I can put here. So it will give me the sum of gross revenue. Remember, this gross revenue, this is a numerical field. And let's say if I don't want country and I just want my genre by gross revenue. So here you get your genre by gross revenue. Or if you don't want genre, if you want, say, by country, what is the gross revenue? So you get the country wise gross revenue, or by, say, language, what is the gross revenue? You can check that. Or if I say that I want by color, black and white, and I want not language, I don't want language, or say I want country in columns. So by color, black and white, and by country, I can see my gross revenue. So now it is giving me what can we do by using this filter. So now this is giving me total revenue, that is gross revenue, total revenue by color and black and white. So by all. What if I want only black and white? Then what I can do is I can include a filter here. So what I'll do is I'll again drop this color black and white here on filter, and then I want that whole data by only black and white movies. So this is something that I can do here. And also I can change this rows and columns. Say I want it by rows. So by black and white, I can see of different countries what is the gross revenue. So field list shows all the variables in your data set and which ones are currently included in the pivot. Then you have columns. So variables included in the columns field appear as individual columns. Here we had rows. Numerical values are almost always included in the value fields. So sales, revenue, clicks. Here we used total gross revenue. All these will come under values field. And if you have to apply filter to whole data, so then you can include this filter. Thank you.